Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace.
Fuck that
No weapon
run that
formed
shit
against
down,
me
boy.
shall prosper. So it don't matter what they try, it don't matter what they think, it don't matter what they attempt. It won't prosper.
Hey, let me say, dog.
My nigga from 100.
God had his hand on me since before the womb. I didn't know what that meant until I read the Bible. I didn't know what that meant until I read the Bible. He had his hand on me since before the womb. You think I started in the womb? He had his hand on me since before the womb. Like, oh, this nigga is gonna do this. He's gonna make this happen. You're gonna touch this person. You're gonna touch these people. You're gonna... Yo, I am God's child. I am God's child. I am God's child. It hurts sometimes.
Always a
It hurts.
Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So, DMX recently got out of jail for tax evasion, and you can tell, or I can tell personally, that somebody has been in that man's ear and has spoken a word that touched his heart. He spoke from, it seemed to me like, from his soul. When he was talking about God and how his creator was with us before we came into existence. That's real. Those are real words. It was universal energy, which is set up by our creator, that brought that gravitational pull of our mother and our father together. Why those two out of all of these millions of people? Think about the odds of us coming into existence. Hundreds of billions of people on the earth. Hundreds of millions of sperm cells trying to get to that single egg. Think about the odds, brothers and sisters, and tell me that we are not divine and unique, and there's intention for our creation. It's heavy. And the more as we evolve in this life, and the more knowledge that you gain and I gain and we gain, the more we're elevated in our stature in life, is the more we must grow in our humility, brothers and sisters. We have to keep growing in humility, because that which you are studying, that which you are learning, you didn't teach yourself, right? The root of knowledge is studying the elements. Well, who created the elements? Oh, brothers and sisters, the Quran says, let man consider what he created. None of us really created anything. We tapped into that which was already here. In fact, our very anatomy is from the earth, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us. Our bone, brothers and sisters, is like the rock of the earth. Our flesh is like the vegetation of the earth, as the minister teaches us. Our blood is like the water of the earth. We come from the earth. So in us studying a system that's already here, we should always give praise to the Creator. We might not know the name of the person, but just giving thanks and gratitude that we're breathing in atoms that we didn't create, right? They're real, they're microscopic, but it's a reality. It's just like that car. The person who originally created the first car is not here, but hey man, why hate on that person, right? We might have to go study to see who that person was. We might not have access to know who created that sun, but hey, I give thanks because we benefit, right? Because the vegetation grows, the animals eat from vegetation. And some of us eat the animals, some of us eat the vegetation, right? So it's a whole system of things. It's a universal order that we have to give thanks to. And we are God. And the more we grow in knowledge, then the more we have the ability to become the Khalifa or the successor of our Creator. But the real throne of man, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us, is when God is on the throne of our mind. Meaning that we have evolved from a physical level and we're now growing vertically, excuse me. And we're growing mentally, morally, spiritually. And that's when God is in us fully. When we can deny the lower realm of self that deals with lust and ego and pride and greed and vanity, right? All of these different components of self that we have to subdue so that we can meet with our Maker. That's really the race or the journey of life, is to become one with our Creator, where He is the boss of our mind. And that's what they call the meeting of God, with God. None of us are perfect, right? Because we're always trying to subdue and master and conquer the flesh by way of morality, spirituality, and mentality. We're trying to subdue the ego. We're trying to subdue over excessive pride, greed, and lust. So brothers and sisters, let us give thanks to